Good morning, Peaches. It's Miss Sharon. It's nice to see you again. Today is Tuesday, March 24th, and for M Week, I am going to read a story to you called Matt Man. Both words start with M, and this is one of my favorite characters. I love Matt Man because we can do so much with Matt Man. But not only am I going to read this story to you, I also have a mystery reader who is going to help us. I wonder who our mystery reader is today. Come on in, mystery reader.
Hi.
This is Emma. Some of you have met Emma before. She's been in the classroom a couple times, and she's going to help me read Matt Man Shapes. After we read the story, we're going to listen to our Matt Man song, and we're going to put Matt Man together. All right. Matt Man Shapes. And I'll show you the pictures. Don't you worry. If we made Matt Man with a
rectangle,
what would Matt Man do? He'd be the real Matt Man, and his mat would be
blue.
There's Matt Man. Take a good look, because we're going to learn how to make Matt Man. If we made Matt Man with a
circle,
what would Matt Man do? He'd roll and roll around the floor. Then he'd roll right out the door. If we made Matt Man with a
diamond,
what would Matt Man do? He'd float up high into the sky. Then he'd look down and wave bye-bye. If we made Matt Man with a
triangle,
what would Matt Man do? He'd hold the triangle in his hand, then ding, ding, ding in a marching band. Hey, for M Week, maybe you can have a marching band at home. If we made Matt Man with an
oval,
what would Matt Man do? He'd sit with Humpty on the wall, then hold him so he wouldn't fall. I hope you're listening for the rhyming words at the end of each sentence, too. If we made Matt Man with a
moon,
what would Matt Man do? He'd go outside to tell the cow, ready, set, jump over me now. And moon is another M word.
and
If we made Matt Man with a
square,
what would Matt Man do? He'd take a partner to a dance and do-si-do at every chance. Square dancing. If we made Matt Man with an
octagon,
what would Matt Man do? He'd stand in the street like a traffic cop. He'd make the cars and buses stop. There he is, an octagon with 8 sides. Ooh, they're getting trickier. If we made Matt Man with a
hexagon,
what would Matt Man do? He'd count his sides from 1 to 6, and then he'd stoop to pick up sticks. A hexagon has 6 sides. I like to remember that because in the word hexagon there is an X, and at the end of the number 6 there is an X.
so that's how you remember.
That's how I remember. If we made Matt Man with a
Star,
what would Matt Man do? He would make your wish come true. One special wish just for you. Ooh, this one's a good one. If we made Matt Man with a
pentagon,
good one, what would Matt Man do? He'd say, count my fingers, look alive. Now count my corners up to 5. A pentagon has 5 sides and 5 corners. If we made Matman with a
Heart.
what would Matman do? He'd give us each a Valentine and say, I love you, please be mine. If we made Matman with a
Blue rectangle.
what would Matman do? He'd say, that's my mat. My mat's bright blue. Shapes are fun to do with you. And that's our Matman. So our original Matman has a blue rectangle body, but all of Matman's friends have different shapes for their body. So now comes my favorite part. Emma and I are going to move our chairs out of the way, and we are going to build Matman together. All right? Okay, so we're going to put our book right here. We're going to move our chairs. Good. And we're going to play our song. This is my favorite part too. All right? And if you know it, sing along with us. It's very catchy. Hopefully you can hear it.
Matman has one head, one head, one head. Matman has one head, so that he can think.
Oh boy.
Matman has 2 eyes, 2 eyes, 2 eyes. Matman has 2 eyes, so that he can sing.
Good.
Matman has 1 nose, 1 nose, 1 nose. Matman has 1 nose,
So that he can smell.
Matman has 1 mouth, 1 mouth, 1 mouth. Matman has 1 mouth, so that he can eat.
Eat.
Matman has 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears. Matman has 2 ears, so that he can hear. Listen. Listen. Matman has 1 body, 1 body.
There it
1
is.
body.
That's
Matman
the
has one
blue
body.
mat.
Behold what is inside.
That's original Matman.
his tummy, his lungs.
Oh, his tummy and his heart and his lungs.
Matman has 2 arms, 2 arms, 2 arms. Matman has 2 arms, so that he can reach.
Reach, everybody reach way up high.
Matman has 2 hands, 2 hands, 2 hands. Matman has 2
Step aside so they can see.
so that he can clap. Matman has 2 legs, 2 legs, 2 legs. Matman has 2 legs, so that he can stand. Matman has 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. Matman has 2 feet, so that he can walk.
All right. And that is our friend Matman. And I even like adding a belly button. Right there in the middle, there's Matman's belly button. All right, so take a good look at Matman, because the most important thing I always teach my students when they're learning is, watch this. This is gonna look really silly, okay? I'm gonna take some of Matman's body parts away for just a second. Uh-oh, what's happening to Matman? Where's everything going? All right. Because moms and dads, it is very common when children are just learning how to draw a person, they often look like this. Right? They include the face, the head and the face, and then arms and legs that stick out of the face, right? That is very common. But boys and girls, look at me and look at Emma. Do we have arms coming out of our heads and legs coming out of our chin? No, we don't. We have a very important part of our body that holds everything inside. So next time you're learning how to draw a person, look in the mirror and remember to yourself, I don't have arms sticking out of my head and legs sticking out of my chin. I need a body to keep all of my parts together. So just right, so we can walk and so we can clap and we can work out. That's right. Those are all good examples. So remember, and so we can play, of course. We need a body. That body is very, very important. You want to put the rest of the pieces on? That body is very, very important to keep all of our parts on.
Is this the arm?
Yep. So you can use any shape to be your body as long as you don't have arms and legs coming out of your head, because that's just silly. So now that you are big kids in preschool, now you know how to draw Matman. So now you can take those worksheets that I emailed to your mom and dad, and you can, uh-oh, Matman's arm is not sticking. Oh dear. Oh dear.
No. His face.
Oh no. There we go. There we go. All right, we're losing Matman. Uh-oh, I think it's time to end our video. So you can take those worksheets that I sent to mom and dad, and there's one page where Matman is missing some of his parts. I'm sorry, I don't have it here with me right now, but you can fill in his missing parts together, and then there's another page of Matman and all his friends, all the different shapes, and you can color those Matman pictures, and you can practice naming your shapes, and you can practice naming all different colors. All right, so I hope you have as much fun with Matman as I did, and tomorrow I am going to record another video with another Matman song called Man Rock, and we'll see how many body parts you remember from Matman. All right, have a great day, everybody. Get outside and play after you finish Matman. Get outside and play. Oh, I have another mystery guest who wants to say hi. This is Scott.
Hi.
Scott's taking a break from his big kid work.
Making pancakes.
Oh, and he's making pancakes. Good job. All right, so everybody have a great day. After you finish Matman, get outside and play. Maybe you can even go outside and draw Matman with sidewalk chalk. We should totally do that today.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Love you. Miss you. Can't wait to see you. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.